Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. We have our patch notes finally from Respawn. I'm going through this first time I've read through this, so I've gone over our legend and her abilities. I've gone over our Stormpoint update as well, that's in a previous video. Our map rotations are going to be Broken Moon, Olympus and Stormpoint. And then where are we? So cross progression I've gone over, skydiving hollow sprays I've gone over. I think that's just another money making scheme from EA. Let me know what you think of that. So our main stuff, our balance updates, the RE45 and the 3030 are going back as ground loot. The 301 and the Vault are going in the crafter. This is really annoying. These are my favourite guns. I guess I'll be using the flatline next season. Our boosted loader is also going back as ground loot, and the Digi Threat will be going as also ground loot. The hammer points have been added to crafting. Where we care package rotations, the L-Star is going as ground loot, with the disruptor round obviously taken off of that, and all the extra little updates that they did. For example, the damage being increased to 17, it was 16. The Wingman is going into the care package. So with the Wingman, you're getting the Skull Piercer, boosted loader. Is it a one or the other? So new hop up, on the Wingman is the Skull Piercer Elite. Ignores helmet headshot damage reduction. Base damage increased to 50 from 45, and projectile size increased and 110 ammo capability. Care packages will now only have one weapon at all stages of the game. Gold weapons, Havoc 45 the car, L-Star longbow. Our hop-ups, boosted loader has been removed from ground loot. The turbo charger removed 1 damage reduction when equipped. Weapons, the 3030 increase the hipfire speed. The Bocek, faster initial draw speed. Select fire button now toggles shatter caps, and tightened shatter cap blast pattern. Charge rifle improved the bullet drop. I don't like the charge rifle now, I can't use it to save my life, it's ridiculous. Increase the projectile size as well on there. Hemlock, the damage reduced to 21 from 22. Longbow increased the projectile size. The Sentinel increased the amped shot projectile size. Our legends, Bangalore, the double time reduced duration to 2 seconds from 3. Smoke launcher, the lifetime has been reduced to 18 seconds from 23. That's quite a big jump, so you'll probably see that. Rolling Thunder, the stun duration reduced to 6 seconds from 8. Catalyst, piercing spikes, core no longer blocks projectiles, allowing bullets to pass through. That'll be interesting to see how that works in game. Max in-world count reduced to 2 seconds from 3. The throw range has been decreased by 50%. That's quite a big cut. The Dark Veil cooldown now starts after the wall comes down. Reduced lifetime to 25 seconds from 30. Passive updates. Pathfinder's Insider Knowledge can now scan care packages after allies have already scanned them. Race Voices from the Void. Reduced look time required to trigger. And then says in brackets, feels more reliable / I can't even speak today, consistent. Ultimate updates, Newcastle's castle wall, reduced recovery time on landing, increased max leap height, doesn't say by how much or anything like that. Revenant's Forged Shadows, reduced time extension window for assists to 3 seconds, was 30. Okay, that's quite a lot. Advantages, sniper mark, bullet count increased to 6, was 5. Right, our maps. Olympus addressed a number of bugs and rat spots. Addressed known exploits to get underneath the map. Kings Canyon addressed multiple rat spots, fixed geo holes in the world between relic and caustic treatment. Storm Point, again, I have gone over this. It also says here addressed bugs and rat spots. World systems. Players now respawn with the shields and weapons they had when they were eliminated. That's good. I like that. Obviously, if you go from like purple to white again, that's just really annoying. Body and shield helmet level are preserved. Knockdown shield is reset to white. Backpacks are removed. I mean, the main thing is those shields. Inventory will contain some ammo for their weapons, 2 syringes and 2 shield cells. I mean, you say it's going to contain ammo, but then do we keep our weapons as well? Weapons are maintained unless that weapon was a care package weapon. See, that seems like a little bit too much help. Like, I like the shields, but maybe having guns as well. It should be maybe one or the other. Maybe not both. But I guess they're trying to make it easier for newer players. I don't know. Replicator, ring console, and survey beacon spawn rates have returned to being even across all points of interest. Mode updates. So control, caustic treatment, and siphon are out. The barometer and production yards are in. Gunrun, Skulltown, and Fragment are out. The core is in, and we've got our new map, Watson's Treatment, and Team Deathmatch. Fragments and Habitat are out. Phase Runner is in with our new map, Zeus Station. Bug fixes. Closed an exploit that allowed players to survive ring damage longer than expected using the Phase Runner on Olympus. Death boxes can no longer fall into unreachable areas or lava. They should have done that a very long time ago. Heat shields can no longer stick to tridents. Heat shields no longer provide protection above them on higher ground. Holster weapons no longer appear when healing outside of the ring. Knockdown shield FX no longer remains while spectating. Longbow's Dawn's Awakening skin no longer has visible barrel with scopes. Nemesis is Demon's Whisper skin no longer obstructs player's view. Provisional badge icon restored on ranked. Rarity display now updates after equipping from store or pack opening. Resolved occasional array index out of range. Error when launching the game. Revenant now faces direction when shooting in third person. That's a bit weird. Skydive into an exiting respawn dropship will no longer propel the player along with it. Didn't even know that was a thing. To be fair, I haven't really played the whole of last season. I hate to think how many games I've actually played. Squad sorting now consistent between HUD and inventory. Swapping to lower tiered armor after taking damage no longer requires refreshing the death box. Audio resolved rare cases where the priority system would kill certain local player weapon sounds at an incorrect time. Graphics, fixed squads, animated possesses items, ghost, slightly on each other. That doesn't even make any sense, but I guess I kind of understand what you're trying to say. Fixed Intel Arc graphics cards defaulting to suboptimal video settings. Fix an issue with low resolution textures when using adaptive supersampling or after changing resolution. Legends, Loba, her tactical is no longer cancelled when thrown on a tower near containment. Mirage resolved not breaking cloak sometimes when switching weapons. Revenant, Assassin's Instinct, digital threat now highlight enemies after being highlighted by Assassin's Instinct. Fix cases where enemies were not being highlighted correctly. Highlight no longer interferes with other legends' highlights. Highlight now applies to Mirage's decoys. That probably should have been something from the start as well. Forged Shadows Shroud no longer gets stuck when on identifying. I don't even know what that's trying to say. Okay. Watson fences now collapse when the round end prevents ongoing damage audio in post-match screen. Quality of life changes added off-screen portrait settings. Caustic restored shield cracked VO in German. Firing range, Blue Nessie stays hidden for now, but a new challenger has appeared, and they've put challenger in red and red in appeared in red, if that makes sense. So I guess that's another Nessie we're getting. Implemented additional security measures, improved PC controller support. Controller input will no longer be processed when a different window has focus. Added native support for PS4 and PS5 Bluetooth connected controllers. Players who have been relying on Steam input to use the PS4 and PS5 controllers over Bluetooth should disable that setting in Steam. Mixtape assists are now awarded for assisted kill by all teammates in modes where multiple squads are teamed together. Pings, ping enemies on the map. Double-clicking the ping button will place an enemy ping on the button at the position. Replay to enemy pings with OK, hold on, and wait ping options. Rampart, players can now pick up their amped walls while in placement mode. Revenant, add vibration support when Forged Shadow shields is damaged and when the shield reforms or breaks. Improve vibration support when charging Shadow Pounce. Localized audio is being moved out of the base game package on PlayStation. Users who play Apex Legends in languages other than English will need to download the free additional content pack that contains audio for their preferred language. In-game text is not impacted by this change. Well, that's a very interesting thing to add. So if you don't speak English and don't prefer it as a language, you have to download more content to be able to play the game, basically. But that is all of your patch notes. Let me know what you think of all of that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love hearing from all of you. As always, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.